Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the weekend and week ahead, brought to you exclusively by Fly Magazine in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, and it looks as if we're probably going to be seeing plenty of cloud through this weekend. Yes, there'll be some rain and drizzle and low cloud across northern and western areas, but generally flyable conditions for many of us. I think that cloud always something to be watching out for. Don't get caught out by it, because we could see bits of drizzle just drifting through at times, and similar conditions next week. Now, a word of warning that your mobile phone apps are probably going to be showing you glorious sunshine all the way, but treat them very, very carefully. Models are really poor at predicting lower level cloud, particularly if it's thin, and that's what we're going to be seeing through the weekend and next week. So do check the forecast very carefully. Those of you members of the weatherweb.net premium service, we'll be updating the forecast through there as usual, as you know. Those of you who aren't members yet, if you go to weatherweb.net, just come down to forecasts, click on aviation weather, then you can see all the forecasts that are on offer down there, as well as the fast forecast, the 2-week planner and the look ahead videos. The fast forecast basically is very similar to this one, issued every single day for the next 5 days. We've got visibility forecast, cloud ceiling forecast, forecast weather, we've got the fronts on there, everything that you could possibly need, and there's an offer on at the moment on that as well, where you get 6 months for the price of 5. So if you're a member already, fill your boots with all that sort of stuff. If you're not, then this could be a good weekend to be joining that service. Now, as well as that, we've got Weather School this weekend. It's a Weather School, Aviation Weather School Part 2. So we're going to be doing all about SKUTs. We're going to be forecasting cloud bases, tops, freezing levels, winds at all different levels for any location up to 7 days in advance. We're talking jet streams. We're going to be making predictions for the next couple of weeks as well. Now, if you've not been to Weather School yet, all of my courses at the moment are full, but I'm in the process of announcing new dates. So if you do want to come along, just email me, ask to go onto the wait list, and I'll get you added on and let you know as soon as the new course dates are announced. If you go to weatherschool.co.uk, use the contact form there, then you can request on there to be added on, excuse me, to that wait list. Okay, this is how things look then for Thursday. Generally flyable conditions, central and southern areas of the country. We've got some rain affecting western Scotland, western parts of Ireland, non-VFRable here, and I think bits and pieces of drizzle, as well as some strong winds across southern Ireland, parts of the coast of northwest England and southwest Scotland. On to Friday. High pressure still with us out towards the east, you notice, brings in this east to southeast flow. Now, there is still going to be quite a bit of low cloud around, so I think for these southern coasts, for southwestern coasts, possibly for the western coast of Wales, possibly coasts of Cumbria, southwest Scotland, here we may find non-VFRable conditions and bases probably less than 1,000 feet, tops at about 7,000 feet. I think more persistent rain as well, western Scotland, western Ireland, non-VFR conditions here. Eastern Scotland, northern, eastern, central parts of England faring better, generally VFRable. I think bases eventually, once morning lower cloud lifts, probably about 3,000 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 7,000 feet. So not a bad day in those areas. Saturday, very, very similar. We've got a moist southwest flow, which just brings some showers to western Scotland to northwestern Ireland. Here, marginal conditions. I think the front's still in evidence across southwest Scotland, eastern Ireland, western parts of Wales into northwest England, bringing cloud, bringing some spots of drizzle here and there. Other areas tending to start quite cloudy, but I think the cloud will break. Probably the sun comes through. It becomes VFRable. Base is 3,000 feet, tops at about 6,000 feet. Quite a messy situation, but it looks okay overall. Now on Sunday, the remains of a front affecting eastern parts of England. Here I think we're probably still going to be VFRable to marginal VFRable. Bases along the front 2,000 feet, tops about 8,000 feet. Some showers affecting western parts of Scotland. Probably non-VFRable here overall, but for most other areas it does look as if it becomes a VFRable. Bases around 3,000 to 5,000 feet, tops about 8,000 feet. And then on to Monday, and bit of a mess on Monday, rather cloudy. I think northern and western coast of Scotland, possibly northwest coast of England in places, possibly north coast of Wales, seeing some bits and pieces of rain around. I think for these western coasts of Scotland, non-VFR. I suspect marginal across northwest England. Other areas are generally becoming flyable. Bases around 2 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 8 to 10,000 feet. And then on to Tuesday. Again, high pressure is with us through Tuesday. Northwesterly flow. Again, northern and western coast of Scotland, possibly northern coast of Wales. Here, marginal to non-VFR just because of that cloud and the bits and pieces of showers moving in at times. Elsewhere, generally flyable, probably bases around 4,000 feet, tops at 6,000 feet. And then on Wednesday, high pressure still with us. However, still got this moist southwesterly, still got low cloud drizzle affecting western parts of Scotland, but elsewhere probably becoming VFRable, bases probably around 3 to 4,000 feet, tops at about 8,000 feet. So the high pressure is with us. Now make the most of it, because it does look as if things become probably a little more unsettled at the end of next week. If you're not receiving our free weekend forecast email yet, and this is the one that goes out on a Thursday or Friday, just plain text by email gives you an updated forecast for the weekend, then just send a blank email to the address you see on the screen there, aviationweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net, completely free of charge. All your email addresses stay here, they're safe, they're secure. We just use it to be able to give you an update on the weekend forecast for flying. And don't forget, if you want to be told when the next Aviation Weather School is going to be, just go to weatherschool.co.uk, complete the contact form there, and we will let you know as soon as those are announced. I'm trying to fit one in, and this is hot off the press, for the end of October, but I'll keep you updated on that. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.